welcome back. I hope that everybody has been doing great. Today is February 4th. So I know it has been a while since I've done a video. I've had a couple of you reach out to me through commenting on some other videos, wanting to know where I'm at, what I've been doing. Thank you. That was very, very sweet. I appreciate y'all reaching out. So I have not been doing much of anything that would be really of any interest to you guys. I have not been thrifting since the last video I made with that estate sale. I did go back to that estate sale for the 50% off day, and Greg and I did go to a live auction on that same day. We bought the most amount of items that we have ever bought from, like an estate sale. And we've never been to a live auction, so we had a lot of success there. 90% of what we bought at those was for the booth, and I will tell you that we came home, we got them cleaned up, priced, and put them in the booth. We did not even, I thought about trying to do a haul for you guys, but the amount of stuff, it was taking up a lot of room. The house was just like, I felt claustrophobic. There was so much stuff. And so, haul just did not get done. And I've just sort of been in a funk. Like, that was so much that neither Greg and I have wanted to go shopping or buy anything or, nothing. We didn't want to bring anything else in this house. Just kind of needed a break from all that. And so without that, there really wasn't, I didn't have any content for you guys. I know the majority of this channel is for thrifting. Now I did put some Valentines in my living room, this room, and I will show you guys what I did. I have the tote still sitting out, and I haven't decorated the kitchen or the family room, and at this point I'm probably just not going to, and for particular reason. I don't have a lot of vintage, and I did take some Halloween, some Valentine, not a whole lot, put a little bit in the booth, and it's just, at this point, it's just too late. Like, I almost just don't want to do it. I really want to just pack everything up and kind of set the house for spring, because then I just will leave it that way until summer. I've been very, very busy. A lot of you know that I am in college. I work full-time, and I'm a full-time student, and we just wrapped up midterms. And I know some of you may be like, midterms? It's like the 1st of February. I'm in an accelerated program, so what would be a 16-week semester is an 8-week semester. So that's been a lot, and I think I had told y'all this is going to be the hardest semester that I've done so far. I'm almost to the finish line, though. I can kind of see, the light at the end of the tunnel. But anyway, that's kind of what's been going on. I have not left YouTube. I've not abandoned it. I just didn't have anything of interest that I thought you guys would like. So there's that. And I just have to say this. I said I wasn't going to, but I just have to say this. I am friends with a few different YouTubers. Some we just kind of, communicate through messaging, and some I actually see and I talk to. Guys, I want y'all to do me a favor. When you choose a YouTube channel to watch, think of it like this. We're inviting you into our homes. And if I were to invite you over for tea, which I don't drink hot tea. I like the sound of that, but I don't drink it. I drink sweet tea, iced tea, and maybe a little treat. You would not walk into my house and tell me that things are ugly, or that you don't like things, or that I'm going to hell because I bought some Halloween. You just wouldn't say things like that if I invited you over here. And that's how y'all need to treat these channels. So many YouTubers are breaking down and crying and doing videos. You're not going to catch me doing that. But just as a little friendly reminder, we're inviting you into our homes. We're being vulnerable, putting, our homes out there, trying to give you ideas, trying to inspire you to get out and get to the antique stores and the thrift stores. So if you have nothing nice to say, you just don't need to comment. We're not getting stinking filthy rich. We're not getting paid enough to put up with your nasty comments. So on behalf of a lot of YouTubers out there, stop. Stop. You know, you're watching us because there's crap on TV. There's nothing to watch. So you're on YouTube for the same reason we're on YouTube, because there's just crap out there and nothing to watch. So be kind, or just don't say anything at all. I had to say it. I had to get that off my chest. It's kind of not why I've not been videoing, but I think it's part of why I've just not wanted to. You know, 98% of you are fantastic, and I love commenting with you, and I've actually made some friends, but sometimes it can be just that little 2% that just makes you kind of be like, screw it. You know, it's just not worth the hassle. But I'm not going to give them that power. I'm not going to give them that control over me. We're going to keep making videos. I have to get myself back in the thrift stores, guys. I just have had so much going on. But here's what I am going to show you. A couple of the things that we got at the auction, we bought for ourselves. And so I'm going to show you those things, and I'm going to show you what I did in this room for Valentine's. It's very minimal. You're probably going to be like, why did she even bother? But anyway, I'm going to take you guys off here. I'm going to do that. But hopefully I will get some good thrifting going on, get some things to show you guys. I am going to put in here some clips of the booth. We did like a little fluff. We've been having to do some restocking, which is always great. So I'm going to give you a little tour of the booth. And I don't want to make this a booth channel unless you guys want that. So if you please comment if you want to only see, you know, like thrift hauls, antique store hauls, and how I style them, which at some point I'm going to get better with that. Or if you want to see the booth and have updates about the booth. So you guys let me know about that. It doesn't matter to me either way. But I hope that you guys are having a great February, start to your February. You know, it's warm. It was like 68, or I feel like, well, my car said it was 74 yesterday when I left the school. That was, it was such a beautiful day yesterday. Today was a little cold. And this is, if you're not from Middle Tennessee, this is what we call our fake spring. We still have some very much cold weather that's coming through, which, yay, I love cold weather. I can't stand it in February when it gets hot. Or it's almost hot. Like, it's not hot, but like you could wear short sleeves. And then it jumps back to cold. Like, that is irritating about February here in Tennessee. I don't know if it's like that where you're at. But anyway, it's been, you know, yesterday was beautiful. It's a good time to get out and work in the yard, but I didn't do that. But anyway, how many times can you say but? All right, I'm going to take you down. I'm going to show you those things. I will talk through them. I'm not going to set any of it to music. And then hopefully I will see you guys back here for a thrift haul like you're used to seeing, and we can just kind of get back into the rhythm of meeting back here in this living room. Just got to get out there, y'all. But I will apologize for not at least taking pictures of those two hauls, because think about it. If I'm telling you those hauls were so massive that we just had to take a break from even bringing stuff in this house, we got some great stuff. But all right, that's enough of me talking. Let's look at what I've done. Okay, so I left all the red transferware in here, left from Christmas. And I left my deer because I like brass, and, you know, deer's for winter. Now, I did put up some old Valentines. These are from the 30s and 40s. I have been very lucky at finding these. I actually bought some to put in the booth, but they just didn't make it to the booth. I mean, they made it in my decor. That one is one of my favorites. I love her little blue dress. Here are really just to Christmas things out. That's Lucy. She runs down the stairs and sounds like a horse. Now, I will show you this carriage clock that we got at the auction. They said that it was from the Civil War era. So I was excited to be able to win that. I did buy it for the booth, but I don't know, like, I like anything to do with Civil War, so I'm probably going to hang on to that for a little bit. Down here, here's more Valentines. Now, I think I had showed y'all this frame and this picture in a haul. So that's where I put that. There's more Valentines. I've got a cute one in a flower frog right here. There's another one. In case you're wondering, yes, that is all Lucy does, is she runs up and down the stairs a lot. The puppies can't come down the stairs. They can run up the stairs, but they haven't learned how to come down. So I think she enjoys getting away from them a little bit. I put some in cloches where I had probably Christmas items. I will show you guys these. I bought these at an antique store, leaving the estate sale and heading to the auction. These are beautiful books, and they are full of antique photographs. I thought they were so pretty. Let's see if I can get this one open. I liked this book better, but the photos weren't as good in it. Now this one, I still like it, but the photos were a lot better. Easier to see in this one. So I was tickled to get that. And their latches do work. I put a card there. And I have one in that little cup and saucer. Here's the desk. I took my lamp down that was here. And I just put up the red oil lamp. I brought the globe down because I've done a lot of changing in my room. Some of that stuff that was in my room I actually took to the booth, like the black trunk. So there was lots of rearranging there. I love that honeycomb Valentine. I got that last year at an antique store. Now this may look like a mess, but I just set it up on purpose to kind of look like somebody was filling out their Valentines. So it may be a little silly, but I thought that that would be cute. Now, here was Greg's prize treasure at the auction. He has one, antique rocking horse, and this one is much larger. He was excited to get this one. He named him Winston. So he's going to sit right here in front of the window for a little while. I know the last video I was saying how much I like this being empty, and I do, but this is not taking up, that much space. We also got that table at the same little antique store that we got those photo albums for, and Greg got these jugs at the auction. Okay, and then this was another win from the auction. We got 3 of these. We have one in the booth. I know that Greg wants to keep one. We really just don't know where to display them or how to display them because, I don't know that they really look with that best with what we have going on, but we both like them because they're green. They do have bubbles in the glass. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show that on camera if you can see it, but from what the information I've gathered, they are Italian demijohns. They're just not, in the baskets, but they were very cool. They were a great find at that auction. We were excited to get them. Now this is sad in here. This is all I've done in here. Just a couple of things and I'll show you. I got this little Valentine pillow at Antiques on 231. I got this super cute, teeny tiny little one. And then I got sort of like this primitive looking one. All of these came from Antiques on 231. I also won at that auction this Dolly Madison ice cream bucket. I love that so much. I don't remember what I paid. I don't think it was much at all, but I was tickled to get that. Now, I won this little stroller at the auction, and I do plan on putting it in the booth. I am going to put my baby doll that I got at a thrift store in it. I'm going to clean her up. She's got a little stain on there. It's just age. I don't know if it'll even come out, but I'm going to put her in there. And I did get, I don't think I've showed you. I did get at that estate sale. I told you we went back. I got some more baby clothes. I don't remember if I showed y'all these or not. I think I did. These were in the original haul, but this one was not. Let me see. Let me get it. So I got this. If I do it like this, maybe you can see it. Now, I'm going to take this off because it's not authentic, I don't think. And I think somebody just sewed it there to cover a hole. But all of this will be going to the booth. I also got some jadeite. Yes, y'all, I'm being kind of tacky. I'm just showing you where I have it stored. But I got some jadeite at that estate sale. We got 2 of these deer, and we have a milk glass white one like that. We got a whole bunch of those little chickens. We're going to put those kind of in the booth one at a time. And then we got this juicer. And we also got a sleigh, and I've got it packed up, and I don't remember where I have it packed up. But we got several pieces of jadeite. And then we got this super cool blue flower frog. That came from a Facebook Marketplace. But I've had that, gosh, y'all, I've had this since probably the 1st of January. I just kept forgetting to show it. All right, and y'all know that Greg collects sifters, so he got 2 of these in the auction. We already have one in the booth. I think he wants to try to keep one. So for now, we have this, and it's up in our bedroom, but my bedroom is not guest ready right now, so you're just going to have to see it right here. All right. Okay, so I wasn't planning on coming back, but I just decided, I kept finding things and I kept remembering things that we actually still had here, and we're going to try to keep from that auction. I will tell you, we've never been to a live auction before, and I didn't film it for a couple of reasons. I didn't know what I was doing. I wanted to pay attention. I did not want to bid on something, or, some of you that have been to live auctions, you may know that they may say you're buying, say they put a book up for auction, and they may say it's, you're buying it for one price. But if they put a box of books up, they may say you're buying this for one money, which means if you win the bid for $10, you get all the books for $10. Or they may say you're buying this times 20. So if there's 20 books in the box, you're paying $10 times 20. So I want to be very careful and not get caught up in anything like that, because I just was not, really knowing what I was doing. I was trying to pay attention. I was trying to watch and kind of see what some of the other people were doing. And then I didn't want to film the auction because there is a very popular YouTuber on here that does film a lot of auctions. And back to what we were talking about earlier, I didn't want to get accused of copying her. So I will not film things like that, because like I said, just try to treat this like I've invited you over for tea and cookies and be nice. But anyway, if you have a chance to go to a live auction, you should go. We went with the intentions of not buying anything and not bidding, because we didn't know what we were doing. We got there at 2 o'clock. The auction started at 3. I was in line to pay for our items at 9:30. Thank goodness they had a food truck. We didn't want to leave because we didn't know what else was coming up for auction. This wasn't like, so this particular one, it wasn't like there were planned things. It seemed very random to me. They ended up they didn't auction a lot of stuff that you were able to see. Like there would be these big tables full of things, and half the stuff didn't even go up for auction. And then they did a buyer's choice, where at the very end, he gave you a chance. If there was something you wanted to bid on, you put it on a table. So then he would auction off those last few things. So I did bid on like the one of the main things I wanted to go there for was some tins. And they're packed up. I'm keeping them, so you will get to see them as I pull them out, but they're for different holidays. So that was, something to learn. I was a little shocked. I just assumed they were there to auction off everything. Now, one thing that we did win, and I can't show you, we did win an antique cash register. It was made of, would you say brass? Greg's in here with me. I don't know what it was, but it had register tags in it, y'all. And so we won the register for $90, which I know that sounds crazy, but our whole intention was to bring it home and to take out the register tags. So we had heard that could be, you know, quite the job. It took Greg about 2 hours maybe of working on it and, you know, spraying the 10W40 and all that, but he finally got all the register tags out. As hard as it was for me, I wanted to keep them all. There were 2 with dollar signs. There was a $1 and a $2, and I don't have any with dollar signs, but I did good. I took them all to the booth, and y'all, they're not selling. Like, I've seen register tags here in stores one time, and I bought one of them, and then I saw them at the junk hunt. Like, that's the only times I've really seen register tags that I can remember. And so I was a little shocked that nobody's bought those, or not even bought any of them yet. But that's fine. It's not gonna hurt my feelings to bring them home. So anyway, that was just kind of it. Go to an auction if you can, but be careful because they can be addictive, and you have to keep up with what you're spending. You know, don't be floored when you get to pay for your things because you just didn't realize what you were spending. And there were times when we would be like, how much do we pay for that? And we wouldn't even know, because you just got to get used to listening and really paying attention. But all right, so that's it. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to try to edit it so that I can get it out. I know it was all over the place and kind of crazy, but we'll get back on track. I just have to, you know, I need things to slow down just a little bit. The next couple of weeks, I have got multiple assignments, and all 5 of my classes due. Our end of our semester is the end of this semester, sort of, is at the end of February. February 28th is our last day. And then the next semester, which is just will take us through till May. I shouldn't even say semester, but that's kind of the way they've divided these classes. I only have 1 class. So we will definitely get back on track to thrifting and decorating our house and showing you guys what we do with those things. So y'all have a great rest of your day. And until I see you again, happy thrifting.